Good afternoon everybody and welcome to Mercure Haydock Hotel. We are a Georgian style country house based in between Liverpool and Manchester. For those of you that don't know, my name's Dawn and I'm the events manager here at the hotel. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to take you for a walk round of the hotel, showcasing what we have to offer here and also our suppliers that have assisted us with the setup today. Once we get to the end of the video, I'll have a quick look and see if we've got any questions. Rightio, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn you around and we'll get going. Thank you. Okay, so for those of you that don't know the hotel, here we are, we're stood right at the front of the building. We're set in some fabulous grounds, which is excellent for your photographs. There we have our lovely fountain, which has been a great backdrop for many photographs over the years for all of our weddings. So we do have a great location here. We're just off junction 23 of the M6. So whether that's you're local to the hotel and you're coming along to see us, or if you're using us as a destination to bring families and friends together. Right, yeah. So here we are. I'll just pull back a little bit so you can see the front of the hotel. So this would be the entrance that you would see on arrival. So your guests would be greeted as they walk through into the reception area. So to the right hand side of the reception area, you have our reception desk, which you would normally be greeted by our receptionists. Obviously, we've just got a small team working at the moment. And then I'll take you around and walk you around our eclectic lounge that we have. So as you can see, it's a really comforting and welcoming area that we have. It's a great area that your guests can relax while they await for your arrival. And there's plenty of space to accommodate your wedding party as well. Okay. So here at Mercure Haydock, we are licensed to hold wedding ceremonies. So you can hold the full day and night time with us here at the hotel. Or obviously, alternatively, if you are looking to get married elsewhere, then that's great as well. So from here, I'm going to move you on into Beach's Restaurant. So this is our main ceremony room that we have here at the hotel. You can also get married in the racecourse suite as well. So this would be the entrance that you would see as you're walking down the aisle during your wedding day. So as you can see, we do have plenty of natural daylight here in this room, and we've got a beautiful Tiffany-inspired dome ceiling. It really is a lovely backdrop for your wedding. So I'll take you down and just showcase the room from different angles so you can have a look. So we have the registrar's table just set across there for you. So that's where you would obviously do the signing of the register. And then this is the view that you would see as you turn around for the first time as a married couple. Right. So once your ceremony has taken place, you'd then be greeted by a glass of champagne as you exited the ceremony room, and your guests would also be offered a reception drink for them to enjoy as well. Okay. So Beach's Restaurant for a civil ceremony it's a really flexible room. It can hold up to your small and intimate ceremony, or it can hold up to 110 guests. So once your ceremony has taken place, your guests would then move back into the lounge area just to enjoy that reception drink. And hopefully, weather allowing, which you'd also go over into our courtyard area. I will show you that in a little bit later on as we move around. Right, so we do have a fabulous, well-stocked lounge bar here at the hotel, which is all set up and raring to go for when we can. Right, so once we're all ready, we'd then take yourself and your guests into the wedding breakfast room. So we have 2 function rooms here at the hotel. So first up, I'm going to show you the racecourse suite. So as you can see, it is just off the main lounge area of the hotel. It has its own private area, private bar area, sorry, which is just behind the shutters there. And then we're all set up again in here. So as you can see, we've got some centerpieces. They've been provided by our local florist Flower Time. The fairy backdrop, that's been provided by Sapphires, which again is a local supplier to us. And we've also got the ceiling swags as well, which is a really great finishing touch to the room. And these have been provided by White Events. Again, once this is finished, I'll tag everybody down below, so if you want to go and have a look at their pages, again, you can do. So for this room, the capacity, again, it's been set up for 50 people in this room at the moment, so you can see it's plenty of space in here. Alternatively, it can hold up to 150 people for your wedding reception on an evening time as well. It's a really flexible room, so can work to your day to how you wish for it to run, really. Just walk you around and give you a view of the different areas. Okay, so once your wedding breakfast has finished and we've had the speeches and the formal part of the day, then we'll be ready to turn it around and transform the room into your nighttime reception. So what you can't see at the moment is just behind the backdrop there, there is a fabulous dance floor. Basically, it's the width of the room. So it's a great room, if you've got your DJ there, to have a really great party in. And again, as I've mentioned, you've got your own bar area, so your guests are nice and settled in this room once you're here as well. Right, okay, so I'll just do one last shot of the racecourse suite and then we'll be off to have a look down the Marquee. Okay, so what you'll see as we walk down the conservatory area of the hotel is you'll start to get a glimpse of our courtyard. So here we are into the courtyard area. Again, it's a really great space for your guests to sit and relax. Obviously, weather permitting, we're brightening up a little bit here in Haydock today. But hopefully you get a really good idea of how glorious this area can look and when the sun's shining down on us. Okay, so I'm going to walk down into the Marquee area now. So just while I'm walking, I can see somebody has asked a question is if you can have long tables instead of round tables. You certainly can, so we'll set this up. We can set up either room based on sort of your requirements of what you'd like. Everything will be discussed during your appointments, and we can get the day really set how you wish that for it to be. So again, here in the Marquee, it has its own private bar area, all set up. And then we're going to move down into the main area of the Marquee now. So we've set this off with a blush pink setting today, just to highlight. It's a really great backdrop, this room. So again, centerpieces have been provided by Flower Time, and our chair covers are by sapphires. And then we have the magnificent large blossom trees just over the top table, which I think just really finish off that top table as well. So just have a quick look round for you. We've got the Mr. and Mrs. sign there for you as well, all set up. Now the Marquee, again, like the Racecourse Suite, is a really flexible room. So it can hold up to 250 guests for a wedding. However, it can be sectioned off into a smaller area. So today's wedding has been set up for around 50 guests again, and it looks an absolutely great number in this room. So what you'll see in the Marquee ceiling, you probably can't see them just now, but we do have the twinkly lights all set up in there as well. It's a little bit bright to see them at the moment, but they look really great as it starts to go a little bit darker, obviously, and we move into your evening reception as well. And I'll just walk you down to the front. So once again, once your wedding breakfast is finished, we'll convert the wedding room into your evening reception. I'll just walk behind the top table again so you'll see how the room looks. Okay. So yeah, once we're ready for turnaround for the evening reception, our reveal would be lifted. And behind there we have a white sparkly dance floor, and your DJ can all get set up as well. So I'm not sure if you saw this area as we were walking through. We've got this great area here which is adjacent to the main marquee. So it can be opened up so we can utilise this room, and if you are looking at the maximum numbers then we would need this area to hold some of your guests. However, as we've set it up today, it can be used to have other items in, for example chocolate fountains, a candy cart, children's entertainer if you plan on having a lot of children at your wedding. Or, as we've done today, we've got Pier Fun Casinos who've come along and set up for us. So they're a local company to us. We utilise the hotel quite a lot. And what they do is they just fill in, they can either come and do some entertainment at the beginning of your evening reception, or they can be used between your daytime and your evening just to fill that gap. If you're looking for it, it's entirely up to you. And again, if you wish to, we've got the poser tables set up in there as well. They've been provided by White Events. If you wanted to use this as more of a chatting area, if you've got any, if you're going for your numbers are large, we can always set that up as well for you. Right, so I'll just do one last sweep of our marquee. And then we'll be ready to go back up to the main hotel area. So again, you'll see our courtyard area. And as you can see, the marquee is set in the centre of the hotel. Okay, so while we're out here, we'll just have a little chat again. So obviously we're a hotel here, so we do have 135 bedrooms on site. These are a mixture of standard rooms, privilege rooms. We also have junior suites, and we also have king suites. for your guests if they're looking to stay with us during the wedding. Again, as we said before, we're a great location if you're joining family and friends together at a location that suits both sides of the family. We'll offer a preferential rate, and we also offer a complimentary night stay for the happy couple as well. Here at the hotel we also have a leisure club. It's got a swimming pool, steam room, sauna and jacuzzi. And as part of our wedding packages, we do offer bride and grooms a complimentary 1-month membership. So you can either use that prior to the wedding if you want a bit of exercise and toning up, or for that all-important relaxation after you've got married and have a good relax. Okay, so I think we've pretty much covered everything that I've got to say at the hotel here. Hello again. So what I'll do is I'll just double check through the questions that I've been popping through just to make sure that I've covered everything, and then I'll sign off. So let's have a see what we've got. Okay, so just to run over the numbers, so in the Beaches restaurant for your ceremony, we can hold up to 110 guests, or the room can be made more intimate if you're going for that smaller setting. Again, the racecourse suite, that room can hold up to 150, and then the Marquee can hold up to 250 guests, sorry, not delegates. So the fairy lights in the racecourse suite, they are an additional extra. So again, we hire those in from Sapphires. And the fairy lights in the Marquee ceiling, they are included. So there's no extra charge for that. Okay. So yeah, as we said, with the Marquee, it's up to 250 for your guests. But if your numbers are smaller than that, as we've got down there today, please don't be alarmed by the size. Obviously, it's a very flexible space, and that can work well for any number, really. And that seems to be pretty much everything that we've got on there at the moment. So fingers crossed we've covered everything that you need to know, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks very much. Bye.